The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, good evening class. So just to check on the logistics front first. So everybody is able to hear me? Okay, great. So good evening everybody. Today we'll be taking a snap on time and distance questions. So time and distance, if Arun sir have already covered this section, so this is the most important section which I feel for most of the competitive examination. If you go into SNAP or NMAT or any other examination, so they will ask simple questions on time and distance, but a lot of questions will come out of this. So this is where you can score a lot. And this whole section of time and distance, you just have to remember one formula, that is speed is equal to distance upon time, which we have been reading since our class 5th standard. So since our 5th standard, speed is equal to distance upon time, just this formula and a little bit of IQ, you can easily solve time and distance question. But it will impact a lot on your marks, because a lot of questions, the number of questions from time and distance through different variants, they will make it into a number question, they will make into AP and GP, they will combine this with mixtures and alligation, but the base will be time and distance. So time and distance actually is one of the key areas for all the competitive examinations, so you should focus a lot on these. And the best part is they are easy questions, they are not very tough questions. So today we'll start with time and distance. So I've prepared some around 14-15 questions, so hope everybody has received this question sheet. Is it? Everybody has received the question sheet? Okay. Okay, so I can see that a lot of people have received it and some of you have unfortunately not got the answer sheet. So what I'll do is for those who have not got the answer sheet, I'll paste the questions in the chat window as we have been doing for other sessions as well. So we can solve from that. So first we'll go with first two questions, and I'll give you say 4 minutes to solve this question. 7:08 we will be reviewing the questions. So the thing is, I want you to solve along with me. I have also not solved these questions, so I'll solve along with you. So I don't want you to keep it for the end, because anyways you will be getting the answer sheet for it. So don't keep it in the end, solve with me, and whenever you find the answer or whenever you get the answer, just paste it on the question window so that it can be a more interactive session, though we cannot talk to each other, but through the chats we can interact with each other. Okay guys, fair enough with everybody. So 7:08, 3 minutes more to solve first two questions. Go ahead. Okay guys, time is up, so I'll solve question number 1 first. So some of you have got correct answers, some of you are still trying. So as I can see, Rajesh, you have got correct. So let me solve question number 1 and 2 for you. So question number 1, what does it say? Two friends A and B run around a circular track of length 510 meters starting from the same point simultaneously and in the same direction. A, who runs faster laps, B in the middle of the fifth round. If A and B were to run 3-kilometer race, how much start in terms of distance should A give B so that they finish the race in a dead heat? That means that they finish the race in the same time. Okay. So what it is saying is A runs faster than, so few things to point out. A runs faster than, so A is greater than B. So A runs faster than B. Okay. One thing we have got. Now it is saying A snaps B in the middle of, B snaps A in the middle of fourth round. Middle of fourth round, that means A, how much distance A should have traveled? A should have traveled 9 by 2. 9 by 2 laps. And if B has to laps it, so B will cover how much? 7 by 2 laps. Because if anything else is there, then it would have laps A before that, or it should have laps A after that. So only one lap difference needs to be in between them. Then only it can be possible. So it means what? It means if A runs 9 laps, B will run how much? 7 laps. So we can see the difference between the ratio between the speeds of A and B. So A is to B is speed actually is 9:7. So in a 3000 meter race, how much head start? Obviously 2 by 9 into 3000, that is 666.67 meter head start. A will give it to B so that they can compete at the same time. Got it everybody, or still needs an explanation on this? Anybody has a problem in this? Okay, let me explain once again. See, it is saying that A runs faster than B. Okay, so both are running in a circular track. Both are running in a circular track. So A will run like this. B will be behind this and running in a circular track. Okay, B will be running in a circular track. Now it is saying B lapses A in the middle of fourth round. Middle of fourth round, that means A is at that point in time 9 by 2 laps, means middle of fourth round means 4.5 laps it has completed. Got it everybody? A has completed 9 by 2 laps. Now if B wants to lapse him, means B wants to overtake him, so that means the difference between A and B, the difference between the laps completed by A and B is 1, then only it can actually go more than A. Otherwise B cannot go more than A, because speed of A is greater than speed of B. So if A has completed 9 by 2 laps, so B has completed 7 by 2 laps. Everybody clear till now? Or still anybody has a problem? Just raise it right now so we can get it clarified and move ahead. Okay, I believe everybody is clear. So if A has completed 9 by 2 laps, so B will be completing 7 by 2 laps. Okay. Now that means what? If A has completed 9 by 2, B has 7 by 2. So if A runs 9 laps, B will run how many? 7 laps. Just multiply it by 2. It won't make a difference. So that means the difference, the speed, the ratio of the speed is what? 9:7. The ratio of the speed is 9:7. So for a 3000 meter race, for a 3000 meter, okay, I believe some people still have a problem. Let me explain it. See, A and B, yes, middle of the fifth round, that means 4.5 round. Okay, so A is moving like this, okay, and B is also moving like this, okay. So A and B, suppose A has completed 1 round, so B will be somewhere here, okay, B dash we will say. So A has completed 1 round, okay. Now A has completed 2 rounds, so A double dash, B will be somewhere here after completing 1 round, so B double dash. Now A has completed 3rd round, okay. So A triple dash, B will be somewhere here after completing 3rd round. Now A has completed 4th round, so A 4th, so B will be somewhere say here after completing. Now it is saying that it is the 5th round. 5th round, this is a lap, so in between A is here. A is here. Now B overtakes, means B comes here. Both meets. How both can meet? When A is greater than B, then both can meet only when B is 1 lap behind. B is 1 lap behind. If, see, B cannot take any other value other than 7 by 2, because if B is taking 5 by 2, if B is taking any other value, then it would have lapped before itself. If it would have taken half, then it would have lapped before itself, because see, if B has come, Ravinder, you are getting this point or not? If B is taking any other value, then B would have lapsed before A. Okay, see, A has come, A is here, okay, 4.5 rounds. If B has completed half round, you are saying, that means A and B have been here before itself. If it has completed 3.5 rounds, 2.5 rounds, that means they have met before itself. They can't meet at 4.5 rounds. It can be possible only when B is 1 lap behind. Got it, everybody? Just remember, yeah, okay, thanks everybody. So okay, so A runs 9 laps, so B will run 7 laps. Okay, everybody clear with this? Everybody clear with this? So if it is a 3000 meter race, then how much head start A should give? 2 by 9 into 3000. That is clear. That is very easy, because two laps, here is a difference of 2 laps, so 2 by 9, if it is giving a head start, then both will reach the end point at the simultaneous time, means at the same time. So 2 by 9 into 3000, so that means 666.67 meter. Everybody clear or still has a problem? Clear everybody? Okay. Just give. Okay, thanks. So let me move ahead to question number 2. So question number 2 says, Yana and Gupta leaves point X and Y towards Y and X. Okay, let me copy this, paste it here. Okay, so it is saying Yana and Gupta leaves point X and Y towards Y and X simultaneously and travel on the same route. After meeting each other on the way, Yana takes 4 hours to reach the destination and Gupta takes 6 hours to reach the destination. If the speed of Yana is 48 km per hour, what is the speed of Gupta? Okay, so Yana Gupta from Babuji Dheere Chalo, so is here. So this is our point X, this is point Y. So says they met somewhere here. Okay, so when they meet, the time taken by, so Yana started from here, Gupta started from here. Okay, now what else is given? Yana speed is 48 km per hour and Gupta is say P km per hour. Okay, so Yana is 48 km per hour and Gupta is P km per hour. Now if they are, so what it is saying that Yana and Gupta meet here. After this, Gupta takes 9 hours. Okay, and Yana takes 4 hours to complete this. So this distance will be what? 4 into 48, which is equal to 192 km. Okay, and this distance will be what? 9 into P. P is Gupta's speed. Okay, 9P and 192 km. Okay, now when they meet, when they have met, then the time taken by both of them should be equal. So when they meet here, when they meet at this point, the time taken by Yana will be what? 9P, that distance, upon speed 48, which should be equal to the time here. Okay, everybody clear with this? Which implies what? 9P square is equal to 192 into 48, or P is equal to 32 km per hour. Now we have a option 32 km per hour? No, we have options in 72 km per hour, 32 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour. So now 32 km per hour means what? 20 miles per hour. So we have 20 miles per hour as the option. So option C will be correct. Option C will be 20 miles per hour. Everybody clear with this? Okay guys, see, when Yana started from here, and Gupta started from here. When they meet at this point, what is common between both of them? The time. The time taken by both of them is common. Okay? The time taken by both of them is common. So now it is saying that after Yana moved from here to here, it took 4 hours, and we know the speed of Yana is 48. So this distance we can calculate, and this distance is 192 km per hour. Now this distance we can calculate how. 9 hours Gupta took, and what is the speed? P. So 9p is this distance. Now in the first case, when they met, what was the time taken by Yana during this time? From here to here, Yana took what? 9p is the distance and 48 is the speed. So distance upon speed. Similarly, how much Gupta took from y point to x? 192 is distance, and what is the speed of Gupta? P. So 9p by 48 is equal to 192 by p. Just calculate. 9p square is equal to 192 by into 48. So p is equal to 32 km per hour. So if p is 32 km per hour, 32 km per hour is how many miles per hour? How many miles per hour? It's 20 miles per hour. For those who don't know the relation, remember this. 1.6 kilometer is equal to 1 mile. Okay? Got it, everybody? For rough calculation, you can take 1.6 miles is equal to 1.6 kilometer is equal to 1 mile. Okay guys, let me move ahead to. Everybody clear with this question? Okay, good. So let me move ahead. So we have question number 3 and question number 4. Again, I'll paste in the chat window. So for those who have the question sheet, start solving the questions. So it's 7:26, 7:30 we'll review the questions. Okay guys, time is up. So question number 3, nobody was able to solve it. So it's a little different question. So I think you will have to practice a little more on this question. Question number 4, some of the people have got it right. But you guys are taking a lot of time. So don't take so much time. Okay. Rajesh, I am not going to tell you how to calculate LCM and FCF. You should know how to calculate LCM and FCF. You are preparing for CAT and other examination. Okay, no problem. I'll tell you how to calculate LCM and FCF also. Okay, let me move to question number 3. So question number 3, what it is saying? It is saying that 26 men 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 26 participate in 10-kilometer race on a circular track of 100 meter. On a circular track of 100 meter. Okay. So on a circular track of 100 meter. Okay. All of them start at the same time. So all of them started at the same time. Their speeds are taken in increasing order of AP. Okay. So first speed is say X. So second is X plus D. Similarly, 26th is X plus 25D. Say we have assumed. Now, the time taken by 26 to meet 1. Okay, 26th person meets first person. How much time it has taken? 20 seconds. Okay. So the distance traveled by first person will be what? So what will be the time? Time will be distance upon speed. Speed will be what? Speed will be what? X plus 25D minus X, which will be what? 20. Okay. Which implies what? You can calculate the value of D. So value of D will be 0.5 meter per second. Okay. Okay, 0.5 meter per second. Now what second is saying? And the time taken by 13 to complete the race. Okay, 13 is completing the race. So what will be the time taken by 13 to complete the race? See, two persons in the same direction, if they are moving, then what will be the relative speed? X minus Y. So X plus 25D is the speed of 26th person and X is the speed of first person. So the relative speed will be what? 25D and distance is 100. So 100 upon 25D is equal to 20. That has been given. That is what it is saying. The first person meets the 26th person. How it will meet? It will meet in this way only, because relative speed we have to calculate. So distance upon the relative speed is equal to 20. So we found out the common difference is 100. When two people are meeting on a circular track, then always the total distance covered by person A and person B will always be 100. That does not mean 2 circle or 3 circle. What we are taking a relative speed, Rahul. You just need to think once again. Okay. So what it is? So D is equal to 0.5 meter per second. Okay. Now in calculating D also people have a problem. So let me calculate it for you. See, 100 upon 20 is equal to 25D, which implies what? D is equal to 5 upon 25. It is coming out to be 5 upon 25, that means 1 by 5. Sorry, it is 0.2 meter per second. Okay, it's 0.2 meter per second. Now what second thing it is saying? The time taken by the 13th person. 13% speed is what? 13th speed is x plus 12d, and the time taken is 3125. Okay, is equal to what? Total distance, that means 100 into 100 upon total the speed. Okay, so total distance upon total time is total speed, total speed, not speed. Total distance upon speed is equal to time. So if you put the value of d in this and calculate, so x will come out to be 0.8 meter per second. So I'm not doing the calculation. You can check out the calculation. Just remember the logic, how we are going to find out. You got it? X plus 12d will be the speed of 13th person, and the total distance he has covered is 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers, and total time is 3125. Just equate that and find out the value of x. Now, what it is asking? What it is asking? Find the time taken in seconds for all the 26 men to meet for the first time at the starting point. So, what will be the time taken by them to meet the first time? So, it will be what? LCM of 100 upon x, 100 upon x plus d, 100 upon x plus 25d. This will only be the LCM because this is the time taken by each one of them to complete the circle. If that LCM will be the time taken by each of the for all the 26 of them to meet at the starting point. Okay, just calculate the LCM. If you calculate the LCM, put the values and calculate the LCM, it will come out to be 500. If there is a problem with the calculation, you can check on yourselves, but because there is a lengthy calculation, I'm not going to do that, but the logic will be this. Got it, everybody, or still has a problem with this? Everybody okay? Or if you want me to explain this once again. Okay. See, LCM of a numerator by denominator. If LCM is what? LCM of this is LCM of numerator upon HCF of denominator. This is the formula. Okay, this is the formula. Just use this formula and get the value. Clear, everybody? LCM of fraction number is this, and HCF of fraction number is what? HCF of numerator upon LCM of denominator. So this is what the HCF of it is. Yes, LCM of the numerator will be 100 only, and HCF will be 0.2. So 100 upon 0.2. See, you can easily calculate it actually. So HCF will be, LCM of the numerator will be 100 and HCF of denominator will be 0.2. So it will be 500. That will be the answer. Clear? Anybody has a problem? Raise it right now, please. Okay. Okay, let me move ahead to question number 4. A man driving his bike at 24 km per hour reaches office 5 minutes late. Had he driven 25% faster, on an average, he would have reached 4 minutes earlier than the scheduled time. Okay, these type of question you will face a lot, and these type of questions you will find in all the competitive examinations. I'm saying all, that means all of the competitive examinations, whichever you give, whichever you take, sorry. So his driving original speed is 24 kilometer per hour. Now he's saying that speed has been increased by 25%. So 25%, so speed dash is what? 5 by 4 into 24, that is 30 kilometer per hour. Now with this he was late by 5 minutes. With this he was earlier by 4 minutes. Okay, so that means what? The distance x upon 24 minus x upon 30 is nothing but the time, 9 minutes. The difference is 9 minutes. So the difference between this is 9 minutes, which implies x is equal to 18 kilometer per hour. So we have an option 18 kilometer per hour. We have option number C, 18 kilometer per hour. We'll safely go ahead and mark option number C. Anybody has a problem with this question? It's a straightforward formula question. So somebody is asking me, is this a CAT level question? So first 3 questions were CAT level. Hope you understood. So you can sneak these all questions also and sneak through there. It will be a sitter over there. You just have to find these questions and crack it. Okay. Got it, Suresh? Okay guys, moving ahead to question number 5. What is question number? Okay, let me give you few more minutes to. So question number 5 and 6 take few minutes to solve this question. So 744 says 747 will solve these questions. Okay. Okay, question number 5. One of the person actually got it right, which I was not expecting, but great. So yes, some of them are also getting right this question. So it's an easy question, but a little bit of trick is required. Just a little common sense. Okay, great. Question number 5, what it says is two motorists, Anil and Sunil, are practicing in two different sports car, Ferrari and McLaren, on a circular racing track for the car racing tournament to be held next month. Both Anil and Sunil start at the same point on the circular track. On a circular track, Anil completes one round of the track in 1 minute. Sunil takes 2 minutes to complete. While Anil maintains the speed in all the rounds, Sunil halves it after the completion of each round. How many times Anil and Sunil meet between 6th and 9th round of Sunil? That means 6th and 9th round excluded. That means in what it is asking in 7th and 8th round. How much total number of times they meet. Assume that the speed of Sunil remains steady throughout each round and changes only after the completion of that round. Okay. So just calculate the speed of these two sports drivers. So Sunil in first round. So 2 minutes. Okay. Second round 4 minutes. Third round how many? 8 minutes. Fourth round how much time he took? 16 minutes. It is saying the speed becomes half. That means time will be double. So first round he took 2 minutes. So second 4. Similarly third 8, 4th 16th, so 5th 32 minute, 6th 64 minute, 7th 128 minute, and 8th 256 minute. So now what we have to calculate is between 6th and 9th. Okay, so that means 7th and 8th round how many times Anil and Sunil meet. That is what we have to calculate. So Anil and Sunil will meet how many times? So 128, he takes 1 minute only. So 128. So how many times he will meet? 127 times he will meet. Okay. And in 8th round 256, that means 255 times he will meet. Okay. So that means the total number of time he will meet is 127 plus 255, that is equal to 382. So 382 times they will meet in 7th and 8th round combined. So 7th and 8th round combined 382. We have option 382. Yes, we have option number A. 382. We'll go ahead and mark option A. Got it, everybody? Okay. See what it is saying, that Anil and Sunil start from the same point on a circular track. Anil completes one round in 1 minute and Sunil takes 2 minutes. Anil maintains the same speed throughout all the rounds. Okay. Time for Anil is 1 minute every round. But Sunil halves his speeds every round. So he halves his speeds, that means he doubles his time. How many times Anil and Sunil will meet between 6th and 9th round? That means how many times they will meet in 7th and 8th round. 6th and 9th round excluded. Assume that Sunil maintains the speed throughout and in each round and changes only after completion of that round. Okay. So first round he has taken 2 minutes. So second round he will take 4 minutes. Similarly, third round 8 minutes, fourth round 16 minutes, fifth round 32 minutes, sixth round 464, seventh round 128, eighth round 256, and ninth round whatever it is 512 minutes. Okay. Now it is saying in seventh and eighth round we have to find out how many times he will meet. So it is taking 128 minutes. It is taking 256 minutes. So how many times they can meet in 128 minutes? It will be 127 minutes because once they will meet only 127 times. The last time it will change the speed to 256 minutes on the completion of the round. That means speed will again be half. So that will be start of 8th round. So that means on 7th round they will meet 127 times. Similarly, for 8th round they will meet 255 times. So see, when a person starts, say, person starts here, the other person starts here. Okay. So in one round he will meet how many times? X minus the first time he met. X from where he started. So X minus 1 times he will start. Okay. So that means if it is 128 minute it is taking, so it has to meet 127 times. Got it, or still has a problem? If you have any issue with this, just take small numbers and try to calculate yourself. You will get it. We have to exclude the initial meetings. So it is saying 6. Okay, got it everybody? Okay, great. Question number 6. Just a minute, I'm replying to some of the people. Just give me a few seconds. Okay. So a man, XYZ river flows at 12 km per hour. A boy who can row at 25 by 18 meter per second in still water had to cross in the least possible time. The distance covered by boy is how many times the width of the river XYZ? Okay. So it's a simple straightforward question. So speed of river is what? 12 kilometer per hour. Speed of buoy is what? 25 by 18 meter per second, which is equal to what? 5 kilometer per hour. Let the time taken by buoy in still water to cross the river in still water be t. Okay. So width of river is what? 5t. Width of river is 5t. The buoy takes the least time when he is traveling across the river, but the river current pushes him in a direction perpendicular to the distance traveled. So it will be what? This. Okay. 5t, 12t. Okay. It will be what? 13t. This is width of the river, distance traveled along the river, distance traveled along river. Okay, this will be the effective distance, that is, this will be the effective distance, 13t. Now 13t upon 5t, that will be what? Distance covered by y, distance covered by buoy upon total width of river, which is in turn equal to what? Which is equal to the which is equal to 2 point, which is equal to what? 2.6 times. So we have option 2.6. Yes, we have option C, 2.6 times. Got it? C, it is asking the distance covered by buoy is how many times the width of river. So distance covered by buoy is 13t and the width of river is 5t. So how many times it is? 2.6 times. So we have option C. We'll go ahead and mark option C. It still has a problem, anybody? If you could not get it, tell me. Anybody has a problem with this question? C. Okay. Hope everybody has solved this type of questions. This is C. Let me tell you, this is a river. Okay, this is a river. This is the width of river. This is the width of river. Okay. So if the speed of buoy is 5 km per hour, okay, and the 5 km per hour, so this will be the width of river. So width of river will be what? Speed of boy into the time taken by him to row if suppose there is no current. So the time taken by him to row in the still water be t. So this will be what? The width of river. Width of river will be 5t. Okay. Now what it is saying is the distance it traveled on ground. If the speed of river, if speed of river has to be taken and there is no still water and the boy is the speed of boy is 0, then the distance traveled will be what? The distance traveled by the current will be what? 12t. So the effective distance that the boy traveled will be what? Effective distance will be this. Effective distance will be 13t. Got it, everybody? So effective distance is 13t and width is 5t. So how many times? 13 by 5, that is 2.6. See, when you row in a river, then there are two things. One is your speed and the other is the speed of the current. So if you row, you cannot row like you drive. You cannot row in a straight line. So effective distance that you cover will be dependent on the speed of the current and the speed of yours in still water. So this is the width and this is the distance. The distance the current pushes indirectly perpendicular to the width. Got it? Anybody still has a problem on this question? Mansvi, got it? Okay, great. Let me move ahead to question number 7. We are running out of time, so question number 7. Okay, let me solve question number 7 and question number 8. Rest you can solve yourself. So question number 7, what it is saying is, in a 3600 meter race around a circular track of length 400 meter, the faster runner and the slowest runner meet at the end of 4th minute for the first time after the start of the race. All the runners maintain uniform speed throughout the race. If the faster runner runs thrice the speed of the slowest runner, find the time taken by the faster runner to finish the race. Simple, straightforward question again. See, as the faster runner, it is saying faster runner is thrice the speed of slowest runner. Faster runner is thrice the speed of slower runner. So faster runner would have completed, faster runner completes 3 rounds. So slower runner would have completed what? 1 round. Okay, would have completed 1 round. And that is what? That is their second meeting. Their first meeting takes place when the faster runner takes 4 minutes to complete 1 round, 1.5 round. So first meeting is where? When faster runner has completed how much? 1.5 round. Okay, so that means what is the distance? 400 into 3 by 2, which is 600 meter. He has completed. Now he takes how much time? Time is total distance into 4, that is 24 minutes. I think most of you have not got this. Let me explain once again. Faster runner has thrice the speed. So if faster runner has completed 3 rounds, so this uh, the slowest runner would have completed 1 round. Okay, and that is their second meeting. Why? Because first meeting would have been when the faster runner would have completed 1.5 round. If you would have completed 1.5 round, that means slower runner was half round at that time. Slower runner was at half round that time. So if faster runner has completed 3 by 2 rounds, that means how much distance he has completed? 600 meters. So 600 meters he has completed. So the total time, so it is saying find the time taken by faster runner to finish the race. So for 600 meter he has taken how much time? 4 minutes. 4 minutes he has taken at that point in time. So for 600 meter he has taken 4 minutes. So 3600 meter, he will take 3600 by 600 into 4, that is 24 minutes. Got it, everybody? Or still want to explain me once again this question? Okay. Let me go to question number 8. In an industry, the raw materials and the finished goods are transported on a conveyor belt. The two conveyor belt, one carrying parts from P to point Q and another carrying parts from R to point Q. P, Q, R in that order are in a straight line. Sometimes the belt serves to transport cart which can themselves move with respect to belts. The two belts move at a speed of 0.5 meter per second and the cart moves at a uniform speed of 2 meter per second with respect to belt. A cart goes from point P to R and back to P, taking a total of 64 seconds. Find the distance PR in meter. Assume that the time taken by cart to turn back to R is negligible. Okay. Okay. Let the speed of belt be A. Okay. And trolley, the speed be B. Okay. Now say PQ is equal to X and QR is equal to Y. So the time taken by cart to cover PR, will be what? X upon A plus B plus Y upon B minus A. distance upon relative speed, distance upon relative speed. Similarly, if it is coming back, while coming back, what will happen? RP, distance y upon a plus b plus x upon b minus a. That will be the time taken. So total time will be what? This plus this. So total time will be x plus y into 1 upon a plus b plus 1 upon b minus a. Okay, which is given it to be 64 seconds. So x plus y will be what? 64 into 2 square minus 0.5 square upon 2 into 2, which is equal to 60. So we have option C, 60. So distance will be, PR distance will be 60. The total distance will be 60 meters. Everybody clear with this question? You following what I did? Everybody followed? Anybody still has a problem, or anybody has? C, speed of belt is A, trolley is B. Distance PQ we have got is X and QR is Y. So PR, while going from PR, the distance will be X upon the time will be what? X upon A plus B and Y upon B minus A. And similarly for RP, Y upon A plus B and X upon B minus A. Total time has been given as 64 seconds. So just add this and equate it to 64 seconds. Now put the value of A and B and find out the value of X plus Y. We have to find out value of X plus Y. X plus Y is the distance PR. So X plus Y we have found out as 60. Got it? Anybody has a problem? Just raise it right now if anybody has an issue with this. Okay, we'll stop today at this class at this point in time. So I have around 4 more questions to go, 4 or say 6 more questions. So I'll give you all the questions sheet and which you already have, but along with the answer sheet. I'll circulate it after the class. Hope you had good session. Okay. Anybody had a doubt in the whole session? Okay, question number, see, question number 10. Question number 10. From point P on the surface of radius 3 cm, 2 cockroaches A and B started moving along 2 different circular paths, each having maximum possible radius on the surface of a sphere that lie in 2 different planes that are inclined at angle of 45 degrees to each other. If A and B takes 18 seconds, if A and B takes 18 seconds and 6 seconds respectively to complete one revolution along with respective circular paths, then how much time will they meet again from the point P? So both circular paths have maximum possible radius. So they have a radius of 3 centimeter each. Irrespective of the angle on the planes of their circular paths, the two cockroaches will meet again at point Q only. If you see, okay guys, I have to end this session. Actually, I'm getting a call from the other people who have to take this. So I've explained it in the answer sheet, so you can go ahead and see that. Okay, thanks a lot everybody.